The cumulative frequency diagram shows information about the floor area A square meter of each of the 80 houses. And the houses is shown here, cumulative frequency, and area is shown here. Use a diagram to find estimate of median. Firstly, we have to find median. Median is a middle term of the data. We have 8 houses and the median will be 40. And we have to find, and I can write it here, median will 40 value. We have to find available x for 40, and this will like, we can schedule like that, and it will approximate 90. Median will be 90. Firstly, median is 90. And secondly, we have to calculate lower quartile. Lower quartile is 25% of the whole data. We have 80 houses here, and we have to find 25% of 80, and this will 20, and we have to find again 20 as well, like this, and this will 68, and lower quartile is 68 here, 68. And thirdly, interquartile range. They want to calculate IQR, interquartile range. It means R2 minus R1, and R2 is upper quartile and R1 is lower quartile. We find this one, and we have to calculate R2, upper quartile, and upper quartile is 75% of the whole data. It means we have to calculate 75% of the 80, and this will 60, and we have to calculate again 60's value and available x for this one, 120. This will 120, and upper quartile IQR will R2 minus R1. If we substitute 120 minus 68, it will 52, and this will 52. The number of houses with a floor area greater than 120 square meter. 120 square meter. This part. I can sketch line like this. We have to find the number of houses with a floor area greater than 120, and there are, which is greater than this 60. There are 80 minus 60. There are 20 houses which is greater than 120 square meter. This is second part. Information about the 80 floor areas is shown in this frequency table. Floor area is given here and frequency is given there for a total 80 houses. Calculate an estimate of the mean floor. Mean is, firstly, we have to write the formula for mean. Mean is sum of data divided by number of data. This is the formula for mean. But if it is given like this, I mean like interval, we have to find a midpoint for each of them. To take an example, it is 40 and 60, interval is between 40 and 60. We have to find midpoint for this one. 40 plus 60 divided by 2, like this, and 100 divided by 2, it will be 50. Secondly, 60 plus 80 divided by 2, it will 70, 90, 115, 145, and this will 80. Calculate estimate mean. And we have to find mean. And frequency means there are 14, 50. There are 17, this kind of data. That's why in order to find sum of data, we have to multiply frequency to this midpoint. M equals to, it is mean, 14 multiplied by 50 plus 70 multiplied by 17 plus 90 multiplied by 18 plus 115 multiplied by 50 plus 145 multiplied by 9 plus 80 multiplied by 7 divided by number of data is 80. It is given. And this equals to, if we calculate, we will find 97.5. I complete the histogram to show the information in this frequency table. And frequency density is, we have to find this value, and if it is 0.5, it means 2 square gives us 0.1, 0.1, 0.2, there are 2 square if I'm not mistaken, 0.3, 4 and 5, and 6, 7, this will 0.7. If it is 0.7, 8, 8, 5. The second one will be 0.85. And the interval here, 40 and 60. The difference between 40 and 60 is 20. And there are 14 frequencies, 14. And if we divide 14 by 20, we will find 0.7. Secondly, if we divide 17, we have to find the difference between those two numbers. It's 20 again. 17 to 20, we will find 0.85. I mean, the formula is this one. We have to divide frequency to difference between this interval. And here, again, difference between this two interval is 20. This is 30. This is again 30, and this is 40. And third one is 18 divided by 20. This will 0.9, and 4, 15 divided by 30. This will 0.5, and fifth 9 divided by 30. This is 0.3, and last one 7 divided by 40. This is 0.175. And we have to complete this table. Firstly, first and second, it is shown, and thirdly 0.9. This is 0.85. This will 0.9. This part will 0.9, and between 80 and 100, this part. And for 15 divided by 30, 0.5. 0.5, but interval is from 100, this one, 15, 100 to 130. Firstly, find this one. 130 approximately will be this part. It's okay. And 0.5 is given. It's easy also. This will. And fifth one, 90. This one, 9 to 30. It means this will be between 130 and 160 from here. And 0.3. 0.3 is this part. Third one, approximately it will like this. And last one, 0.115. This is from 160 to 120, approximately 0.2. And we can schedule like this. This will, our last one. We complete the second one also like this. And last one. 2 of the houses are picked at random. Find the probability that one house has a floor area greater than 130 square meter and the other has a floor area 60 square meter or less. We have to remember there are totally 80 floor. That's why we have to write here 80. And they find the probability that one of the houses has floor area greater than 130 square meter. 130 square meter or greater. There are 9 and 7. Totally 16, this kind of house. Multiplied by, because we have second option. And they say second one, the other one has floor area 60 square meter or less. 60 square meter or less. There are 14 this kind of house. But we choose first one. That's why right now there will 79 house and 14 out of, we have to multiply these two data. And this will 224, 6,320, and if we divide this If we can eliminate also 13,395. That's it. Another example in this paper, A and B are point in a circle, center of radius R, this one, and the area of the shaded segment, this part is 65 square centimeter. Calculate the value of R. We have to find radius. Central angle is given, and firstly, we can find this sector's area. Sector's area formula is AS, I can write, central angle divided by 360 multiplied by pi r squared. And central angle is 140 here, 360 multiplied by pi r squared. If we simplify this one, if we calculate this one, approximately we will find 1.222 r squared. This is first part. And secondly, we can find area of this triangle. An area of triangles formula is this kind of triangles formula. 1/2, A multiplied by B, it is R here, R multiplied by R, sine 140 degree. And if we calculate this one, we will find 0.3214 r squared. This is second part. And thirdly, if we subtract triangle's area from the whole sector's area, we can find the shaded part. A shaded equals to, this sector's area is this one, 1.222 r squared minus 0.314 r squared. And the shaded part is given also. Area for shaded part is 65 equals to, rest will same. And how can we solve this one? We can take out r squared here. 4 and r squared equals to 65 divided by this part, and here r squared will 72.1741. We have to find r and we have to take square root, and if we take square root of this number, we can find approximately it will 8.5.